Hello and welcome to Rose Play Season 27, Episode 22. As always, I'm your host, Orion Moonrose, and today we'll be continuing the Let's Play of Alan Wake Remastered on the Nightmare difficulty. The last time we found Weaver, the Lady of the Light, she had us do some side quests. We told her, hey, we need to save our friends. And we're all trying to make it safely in one place, as Weaver just has the easiest job to take and are filled with darkness.
Wake, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Yeah, one sec.
Heads up, here they come.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
They're coming. We have to hold them off. Right there.
Oh no! Oh no!
Light 'em off.
I swear this is the slowest elevator in the world!
Yeah, it seems about right.
It's almost here, Wake. Just
Yeah,
hold on.
it needs to hurry.
It's here! Ow! Let's go!
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Far enough. Keep shooting. Light 'em off.
Ow! The button!
Oh, I'm supposed to hit the button. Okay, I didn't know this, Barry! Information that I could have used a second ago!
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee! Could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Yeah, he was.
Let's be careful, okay?
Well, I thought that was the end.
Yes.
But I guess not.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door.
Wonderful. Again. Is that a page? No.
I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Of course. How am I supposed to get in?
What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go
Not
ahead
great
and
things.
Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Please, be careful.
I will try.
Take care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
Of course.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah!
Down, boy.
Grew off. Danger hard hat area. I'd love to have a hard hat, actually.
Thomas Zane
Zane's
had to remove all that had made
shoebox.
this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
All right. Interesting to say the least. Oh boy. Okay, so that's where Cynthia must be going. Oh no. Wow. That's not scary at all. I didn't want to use a flare, but I would have if needed to, Ben. The well-lit room, trust me, I know. The problem is, everything wants me dead. Oh boy.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Yep. No! Stay away! Why would you go back towards the light? Wait! You idiot.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Yeah! Well, that slightly took care of him. Had to use a flare, but it were... Oh, no. Never! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, God. I thought I was gonna fall to my death. Nope. don't want to die. Oh, God. Whoa! I'm coming. I was like, whoever's shutting the light, please do it now. Woo!
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. It was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here.
I hope so.
I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Oh.
Right.
That's insane. But I guess a good insane?
There's an old army base at Raincoat. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
Well, obviously. Yes? No? No.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
Well, that's good.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane.
Oh?
We're supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch.
So is Alan a story of Zane, or is Zane a story of Alan?
Which would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written.
Oh, that's interesting.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Oh, I love that they're ending with war. We're getting ready for the chapter 6. I wish we could listen to more of it, but again, I don't want anything to get too... So once it says end of episode, we'll... All right.
On Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan
The
thought of
clicker.
this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron.
Even though the clicker should have been mine.
He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish
This. Episode 6. Departure. 2 years ago. Well, positive note, we're on the final episode of the game. But there is 2 special episodes. DLCs.
My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
That never happened. Ugh.
I wasn't sure if I could face the world without my sunglasses and something from my back.
Oh, God. Yeah, painkillers. We'll max pain this away.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
Until it didn't. Where's the sunglasses? Are they... Oh. Please put them on. They hurt my head.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
I don't know. Now you just look like a vampire at home.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Not yet. If I remember correctly, there's a TV show. Okay, maybe that's after the message. I don't remember much about this. I remember there's that.
You have one new message.
Al, are you still asleep?
I was when you called.
You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look.
Riding? I don't know. I wouldn't know, but...
Any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been
Do we now?
best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Nice.
Thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
I want to move on.
No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You
Definitely will be.
bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Indeed.
Congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well,
Yeah, except now we're in Bright Falls.
lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'd honestly buy the books if they made them in reality.
Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, look, poets.
You watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy.
Good job.
Last one or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what?
I should have followed
Go
her
back to sleep,
advice.
Alan.
But suddenly I was
Oh. You shut up halfway through.
Talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now
Did I now? It seems like it just happened now.
Goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
Dude, I don't know what to write.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
They love one another.
You're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is
Aww.
over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me.
You're gonna wish against that one. You're gonna wish against that one a lot.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Hopefully.
Here. The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
That's true.
Okay, ready when you are.
No, you guys are staying here.
Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Aww. I love you too, Barry.
Good luck, Al.
See you later.
May not be for the best.
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this?
Maybe. Or it was just morning.
I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Whoo, boy. Definitely a long trip.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this.
Okay, I've seen worse.
I'd been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
That's true. I love that I get in the passenger seat and then it's like Cauldron Lake Campgrounds. Maybe because it's daytime, but oh, okay, whatever, let's go. I know it's something about a first tunnel and a motel is the first page. We only have 4 pages left, and we have every manuscript in the game, which will also get us the trophies for all manuscripts and all nightmare pages. Nah. Okay. Well, that's not great.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
Yeah, because that's great. Now it's nighttime again.
I will kill your wife.
All right. Now I think about it, I should have used that, but I kind of got the dark presence wants to stop Wake. Yeah, I think we knew that.
To create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong, and he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Wonderful. Well, that's great. Okay. No checkpoint for Alien. A lot of vehicles. Okay, the motel. Was this it? It is awesome. The Poet and the Muse, lyrics 1.
Lyrics by Old Gods of Asgard. The first verse. There's an old tale wrought with mystery of Tom the poet and his
muse.
And a magic lake which gave a life to the words the poet used. Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told her stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves, till in the stillness of one dawn, still in its misty crown, the muse she went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, let's go. Actually, no. Before I do, I see one thing I want to grab. Okay, again, it's not a whole lot, but it'll have to do. I know the second one has something to do with a possessed item. Oh boy. Well, that almost didn't go well. Okay. Okay. Yep. No, I'm not doing that. That's way too many. Woo, boy. Okay, we are definitely leaving it here. Since we got a checkpoint, we'll go ahead and leave it here. When we come back, we'll find our way to Cauldron Lake to look at the page where it all began, and hopefully stop the Dark Presence. We'll get in the last few manuscript pages and hopefully getting the platinum, but we'll find that out on the next episode. So until then, remember, keep gaming, never give up. And boy, that scared me. Thank God that they get stunned and flickered when I flash them, because otherwise I probably would have used my flares. And, ugh.